Yo, Vycery here. Today, we're gonna take a look at bow and see what the different arrow types do, what the different moves are, and how you access them. This shot does not consume any stamina, shoots 3 arrows, but has pretty large spread. It does not increase the charge level. You can combo out of a quick shot, either with a charging sidestep, a charged arrow, a dragon piercer, or a power shot. You can level up this shot by either standing still and holding the shoot button, or by repeatedly shooting and leveling up that way. Standing still and holding the shoot button will increase the charge level faster than walking and holding the shoot button. You shoot 1 arrow at charge level 1, 2 arrows at charge level 2, and 3 arrows at charge level 3. The damage doesn't seem to change. Also, you have an additional indicator while you are aiming on what charge level you are. 1 point left and right means you're charge level 2, 2 points means you're charge level 3. Power shot is next. This one can be performed after a charge shot or a quick shot, even after a charge sidestep. Power shot also has charge level differences. On charge level 1 you shoot 3 arrows, charge level 2 you shoot 4 arrows, and charge level 3 you shoot 5 arrows. The damage seems to be the same as for the charged shot. Power volley can be performed after a power shot. It deals more damage and has different arrow counts. On level 1 you have 4 arrows, level 2 5 arrows, and level 3 6 arrows. Power volley also takes longer than a power shot. There seems to be a bug with charging sidestep and charged shot. When you perform a charging sidestep, you have the option to instantly go into a power shot. But sometimes you perform a power volley. I am not sure what is causing this, but be careful when performing this action. Charging sidestep is the evade for bow while in the combo. Charging sidestep itself seems to not level up your charge level, but if you hold R2 while you are dashing, then you can level up. Also, after a charged shot, you can perform a charging sidestep and level up your next charge shot immediately. Another thing about charging sidestep is that if you time your dodge perfectly, you go into something called discerning dodge. Right before you get hit by an attack, you perform a charging sidestep. With that, your trick arrow gauge and stamina fills back up, and you instantly go to charge level 3. The flying swallow shot is a new shot type in Wilds. This one can be performed after a charge sidestep. It also has differences between the charge levels. 3 arrows at level 1, 4 at level 2, and 5 at level 3. If you perform the flying swallow shot, you will lose all your charge levels. So be careful when using it. 1000 Dragons is coming back, this time very differently. It shoots 6 arrows no matter what charge level you are. It does not consume any sling ammo like its counterpart in Iceborne, but it can trigger fuse arrows and tracer arrows. Dragon Piercer shoots a piercing arrow that goes through the monster. This one, like 1000 Dragons, can also trigger fuse arrows and tracer arrows, and is charge level independent. One version of Dragon Piercer is when you immediately go into it without shooting any arrow beforehand, or you can do a Dragon Piercer out of a combo, which is called an instant Dragon Piercer. This one will deal less damage than the normal Dragon Piercer, but is way faster to perform. Arc Shot is also an old friend, but again, this time it got changed heavily. Now it shoots arrows from above and put fuse arrows into the target. Those fuse arrows can be exploded for more damage with 1000 Dragons, Dragon Piercer, or the Focus Fire Hailstorm. The damage of the arrows and the range will increase with the charge level. The higher the charge level, the higher the damage and the range. You can cancel Arc Shot with a charging sidestep, and it can be followed up by a Dragon Piercer or 1000 Dragons. The Focus Fire Hailstorm is the new focus attack for bow. You can target wounds, fuse and tracer arrows with that. If you have a fuse arrow or a tracer arrow targeted, you will see a little indication. Depending on how long you aim on your target, you get more arrows and tracking. If you don't see any triangles on the little indication, you just shoot one arrow without any tracking. One triangle shoots one arrow with tracking, two triangles 2 arrows with tracking, and 3 triangles shoots 3 arrows with tracking. Hitting a wounding part gives you more arrows and lets you follow up with a Dragon Piercer by default. Now let's talk about the trick arrow gauge. The trick arrow gauge is used to load tracer arrows and coatings. Landing attacks, performing discerning dodge, or just holding your charged shot will refill the gauge. You can equip a maximum of 3 tracer arrows or 24 coatings as of right now. It seems to not fill up over time, so you have to play aggressively in order to get your tracer arrows and coatings back. Speaking about coatings, loading coatings is very differently in Wilds. You can switch coatings or even unequip them to gain trick arrow gauge back. For example, if you mistakenly equip poison coating, but you wanted to have power coating, you can instantly switch to power coating without losing more of your trick arrow gauge. Power coating, as of right now, seems to be a 50% damage increase. We don't know if different bows have different amount of coatings, but we know that we have a lot of different coatings to choose from. Tracer arrows are a completely new addition to Wilds. With that arrow type, you can shoot a sticky arrow into the monster, and all the arrows will home into it. Now, a big benefit of tracer arrows is that they increase your arrow damage a lot. Also, it seems that every single shot you perform while a tracer is placed in the monster will be at the highest charge level no matter what. For example, if a tracer arrow is in the monster and you shoot a charge shot level 1, instead of shooting 1 arrow, you still shoot 3. That is a huge difference. On top of that, tracer arrows can be targeted with the focus mode, and they can be exploded with either Dragon Piercer or 1000 Dragons. Charging up the tracer arrow will result in a bigger explosion with more damage, but it does not increase the damage of the individual arrows homing onto it. Lastly, you might be wondering how to get a mount with bow. The only options I could find is either jumping off a ledge and performing a melee attack mid-air, or jumping off your sacred and performing a melee attack. Let me know, maybe there's one more I overlooked. That's it for now. In the future, I might revisit bow if I had more time to play it and more time to figure out combos and how the bow works in general. If you have any suggestion, or if I missed something, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, have a good one.